This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Saturday, November 12th. I'm Michael Groff. A bit of a warming trend in store for the next several days. We could be talking about record high temperatures by Tuesday, but then a pretty dramatic cool down as we head toward the latter part of this upcoming week. We'll talk about all of that as we look out there this morning. Mostly clear skies here in the valley. A very mild start to the day once again. 64 degrees right now at Sky Harbor here at 5 a.m. Dew point at 39, relative humidity 39%. The winds are calm and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around south central Arizona and here in the valley right now. Mainly, we are in the 50s to middle 60s. The cool spots, Fort McDowell at 53, 54 at Maricopa and Buckeye. Satellite picture shows some clouds streaming in across Southern California, and those will be headed our way through the day, but right now we're mostly clear. Watch warning map features some frost and freeze advisories from the Texas Panhandle east through Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky. Some high fire danger concerns in portions of South Dakota. Fog and freezing fog advisories in northwest Montana, and some wind out here in the west. No organized areas of severe weather anywhere across the country today. Most of the nation in fairly stable air. So let's look at the models and see what we can find for our weather in more detail. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time today. And we've got the same old story. High pressure over the northern plains, a little upper low spinning there over the Texas Panhandle. But for us, mostly sunny skies today. Some high clouds intruding into western Arizona by this afternoon, but mostly sunny in the valley. Highs lower to mid-80s today. Tonight, clouds on the increase. They'll be of the mid and high level varieties. So not going to see any rain out of this, but we'll say partly to mostly cloudy. And lows tonight, upper 50s to middle 60s. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy. Highs mainly in the low to mid 80s. But again, no rain from this, just some passing clouds. Monday, a high area of high pressure builds in from the west, and we'll see temperatures on the rise, middle to upper 80s. 86 looks like the projected high for Monday here. Tuesday should be the warmest day of the period. Those upper level heights approaching 588 decameters over the southwest. So here in the valley, we'll see highs pushing the upper 80s. Now, the GFS has us at 85, but with the dry air, the ground is so dry that the sun heats it very efficiently. So that means conditions are going to be warmer than what the model output has been, and that's been the trend this autumn so far. And with those upper heights being so high, it looks like we're going to get close to 88, 89 degrees for Tuesday. The record high is 90, and we'll be very close to that. Wednesday, a little bit of cooling as an upper trough begins to approach from the northwest. We'll see some breezes kick up during the late afternoon hours. High temps should be in the mid-80s. On Thursday, that trough axis moves on through here. A bit of a cold front passes us by. There could be an isolated rain or snow shower in northern Arizona, but our chances of getting any rain here are very minimal. So this will be a fairly dry system for us. Most of the energy stays well to the north, and high temperatures should be only in the lower 70s. Thursday night should be very cool. Lows in the upper 40s to low 50s here in the valley. Friday, low to mid 70s. High pressure starts to build back in. Saturday, this is a week from today. This is November the 19th. Ridging building in over the southwest and extending north into the plains again. It's a 588 ridge coming back strong. It's the problem with this dry condition that we've had. We've been below normal precipitation-wise since the monsoon. And autumn has continued that trend of below normal precipitation. So the ground is so dry that it heats very quickly, very efficiently. We get these unusually warm days, and that actually helps these areas of high pressure expand and become even stronger than they normally would be. And it becomes a bit of a feedback loop. It keeps these systems deflected away from us. And so that's why we can't seem to get rid of these abnormally warm temperatures. So highs again next Saturday could reach the lower and possibly middle 80s if this were right. This is Sunday, November the 20th, ridging over New Mexico, West Texas. We would be dry in this scenario. But look at that low over the southeast states heading up the east coast. That's very impressive. And a big trough off the west coast. And this is the end of the forecast period, Monday, November 21st. And today's iteration of the GFS, much different from what we were showing you yesterday. We had a trough coming in here, but this is showing troughing over the Pacific Northwest or heading that way and kind of an area of low pressure well to the west of Southern California. But we would be dry. Temperatures a bit cooler, probably near 80 if this were right. I'll show you the European, though, and it is looking very much like yesterday's GFS solution. So the models are going to be flipping and flopping quite a bit. There is still pretty strong indication that the pattern is going to be changing around here as we head toward the latter portion of November and into December. So there's a possibility that this could be right, and we could see a low pressure area heading in here, and that would be some rain. Look at that for Monday the 21st. But again, this is 10 days out, so we don't want to get too excited about any one scenario right now, but certainly the possibility of a pattern change coming our way. And the numbers off the European. High temperatures through the period. Boy, we're going to be warming it up. Latest ensemble has 85 for Tuesday. But again, I'll tell you, the models have really underperformed in forecasting our high temperatures because of the extremely dry conditions we have here in the Southwest. So these temperatures likely to be several degrees warmer than this. I would say upper 80s likely on Tuesday. Then we do cool it off pretty nicely as we head toward the latter portion of the week and then warm it right back up again. And hopefully some cooler weather by the latter portion of the month. And that's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video by tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Saturday.